Hi guys, this is Chino from Force Company. So for today's video, we are going to make a game review on one of my favorite games of all time. And I know some of you love this game also, GTA San Andreas. So your first order of business in Los Santos is to put your setback on the map. Your gang, the Grove Street families, has fallen into disarray over the last 5 years, and their influence is minimal best. So you, along with the three leaders of the gang, the long-winded Big Smoke, the Smoking Rider, and your stubborn brother Sweet, is to set out to take back the streets from your rivals, the Balas, who have turned your dealing corrupt to earn money and gain influence in the hood. You set out a series of missions to take back your territory, starting small with things like spray painting over the gangs, but quickly moving up to drive-bys and other acts of extremely gangsterism. There's a whole lot more to San Andreas than just set tripping. So, just when you think you're getting used to gang warfare, everything goes sour. We're certainly not interested in spoiling the game's many interesting plot twists. So, we'll leave out the details, but it should suffice to say out that you'll eventually need to get the heck out of Los Santos. You win up in the country outside the city, where you'll encounter many more great characters and officially embark you on your quest to put up right what's gone wrong. Once you get out of Los Santos, you won't really have to worry about the gang warfare for a while, and the game settles down in GTA-like feel. So the San Andreas story is well written and packs is some really great surprises that tie things game to the previous GTA games. So, like on the previous games in the street, San Andreas features a fairly linear story that takes you through games areas. So you'll start off restricted area on the Los Santos, something that the story just justifies by claiming that an earthquake has taken out of the bridges road, thinking Los Santos is surrounding area. But it doesn't take long to unlock the other two areas. The game also throws in some pretty great surprises in the form that the characters from previous entries in the series. So these characters tie the GTA games together really nicely. So while San Andreas feels pretty different from the other games in the series, it still feels like you're playing the same universe. So as in the previous games, most of your progress is accomplished by completing missions for a variety of individuals. So this mission is oftentimes similar to the missions you've set in previous games in the series. You drive people around, take out specific individuals, do drive-bys on your enemies, and so on. But as you proceed through the game, the mission will get crazier and crazier. Along the way, you'll pull off a daring casino heist, steal some wicked military hardware, take care of plenty of mafia bosses as much as more. So the mission is the game area, and they're a lot more exciting on average than they have been some previous GTA games. Additionally to the game, it is a lot better at spelling what exactly needs to be done. So it does this with on-screen text that color codes each specific piece of mission differently. Yet, while the basics of the gameplay taking on the completing missions are similar to the past GTA games, there are plenty of details to uncover and plenty of new things to try. So, the game also tracks a lot of other statistics. Respect is a big one, and you're also earning the most of your complete missions. Not all missions earn you money, but almost all of them are good for slight respect bonus. The higher respect rating lets you recruit more and more gang members to follow you around and to shoot rival gangs, which is another new addition and nice perk. But something that comes in handy very often is also rating the different level of vehicle categories like driving, riding motorcycle, riding a bicycle, and piloting aircraft. As you use a vehicle, your skill will slowly increases, which seems tighten up and controls a bit. In the case of motorcycles, it also makes less like you'll fly off a bike in a wreck. Your riding on a bicycle skills translate into higher bunny hops. Similarly, you're given stats for every type of firearms in the game. You'll start with the poor skills with all weapons, but increasing your weapon skill makes moving down foes pretty easy. So, but enough about statistics. The important things about the GTA San Andreas is that it's insanely fun to play, regardless of how you decide to play it. The missions are less frustrating to time around. There are still plenty of challenging objectives for you to meet. But the game does a better of job pacing the missions and keeping you informed about what's supposed to do next. As a result, players who might not have been able to complete the Vice City will have better chance of finishing San Andreas' story. So, the players who devote all their time on GTA to causing mass destruction will have great time here. Though you may not want to play the story long enough to unlock games and other areas, this time you'll be able to start without trouble with a friend. So, there's also a lot of variety San Andreas gameplay, and the most of its features are very well constructed. Some of the missions that have been with the series for the years of reappear here. When you enter a police vehicle, take on some vigilante missions, same thing goes for fire trucks, ambulance if you get into moving van at night. You can embark on the home invasion mission, which is filthy task that requires you to enter a home and make off something good without making noise. Walking into the crouch is other order of the day here. You'll also find some assortment of races ranging from the good old dirting to well-hidden mountain bike challenges. So, the GTA San Andreas is a game with all of those fun that you need to. So, let us now proceed to the advantage and disadvantages of this game. Well, for me, one advantage of this game is you can have endless hours of entertainment. So the game are all about having fun, and soon with the FIFA, PS, when you finish the league with NFS, Forza, when you just don't have any rivals left with Call of Duty, when you just shoot all the bad guys and these are none left to shoot. However, the GTA, it is endless of fun. After finishing the whole story, you still have side missions, and yes, they just don't create such a world with all kinds of meats and things to see, to do for your stick and missions only. You don't need specific skills to play GTA because you race, fight with melee, shoot bad guys, kill cops, get away from cops, chase a train, jump from a plane, learn to fly, swim, dive, sharpshoot, rob, gain territory, date girls. I like that. Date girls, destroy a field of weeds, and other things. So you live another life in GTA, and that's the life you can do anything. Simply be a mighty god. So you can also be the best driving teacher. So if a person say, "Hey, I never break the law driving in GTA," well, he is a liar. He is a liar. So in GTA, you never drive carefully, except when the missions ask you to. You run over the pedestrians for no reasons at all. Pass every red lights and run as fast as you can. However, most of the citizens drive very carefully, except for the gangbangers that can learn a lot. So it's also a perfect place to reduce your stress. So when a person has too much stress, he or she can reduce it by destroying something, but that would be illegal, dangerous, and expensive. But if he or she does the same in GTA, it is even more better, really good. So it's also a perfect place to learn how to use a map. So other games use a map such as Dota, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, and other games. So people are forgetting how to use a map thanks to the Google Map in the GTA. You must figure it out where to go just by clicking the map, and it goes way to learn a lot of things. You can also learn about America. Well, you heard it right, you can learn about America. So you can live a life of a gangbanger GTA San Andreas, and you will know the heat in those territories. A cook competing in MasterChef Season 3 once said he didn't want to be in this hometown because people were shooting each other. Well, it is true. GTA San Andreas, when you are in abandoned airfield and you return to the San Andreas, your gang is gone and Sweet is still in jail, walking in your own Grove Street. Turf is extremely dangerous since there are always maniacs opening fire at you. Well, after the disadvantages, let us proceed to the disadvantages of this game. So, violence. It is the number one disadvantage of this game. Violence. So, GTA San Andreas is a mission called Body Harvest, and yes, it has a mission called Body Harvest. You will have to steal a harvester, and those farmers fire shotgun at you, and the only way to stop them is running over them. And the harvester will blow out a mixture of flesh. And there's another mission with a cutscene that a helicopter chops off the head of a cop in front of your screen. So, if GTA is a way to relax, then play enough. Those bloody acts will scare and make nervous very well. Another disadvantage of this game is time consuming. I think you will also agree that this game is time consuming. So, when I mention non-stop of fun, it is for people who have time, not people that have a lot of tasks to get done. Gamers will always be like, one last match, one last level. But with GTA, you can get out once you are in it. There are no one last thing in GTA. You just keep wandering around everywhere and killing people, or maybe using cheat codes for bad content leading to a bad behavior. So, next, GTA San Andreas has a lot of minigame about sex. So there are minigames in GTA San Andreas and one of them is dating a girl. If you do well enough, she will ask you to have a coffee inside, and they have sex. But players can just see the shaking house with the nose, but there is hiding minigames that enable players actually to participate in it. Take-Two Interactive with sued and had to play millions of dollars. Well, so that ends our game review for the GTA San Andreas. I hope you like it. Thank you.
Can I be your superhero?